Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Brewing Live All New Season. Episode 107 po tayo ngayon for mental preparedness in the new landscape amidst challenges of our present time. Brewing Live is a community service of Decaf Coffee Republic, our coaching hub and home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. In partnership with Life Coach Philippines, our hearts here as game changers is to brew mental fitness in your space and help nurture holistic mental health for you and the people that matters to you. So shout out to all my fellow game changers serving in this corner of the digital space and advancing life coaching ethically and authentically. Giving is a lifestyle that never goes out of style. So I encourage every one of you to expand your heart today by supporting the works that we do, by blessing Decaf Coffee Republic with your food and beverage orders. We have delicious vegan meals. Ito yung mga favorite ko talaga, no? And fresh guyabano for easy switch to healthy eating. And we also have a sausage platter, waffles and cakes for your favorite and classic comfort food. And of course, new addition to our menu, no, is our mushroom chicharon. We have also our insulin wine and insulin tea to really like support each and every one of us, no, as we journey towards health, to journey towards good health. So please check our FB page for the menu of our Santos meal and refreshing drinks, or connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to bring Decaf Coffee Republic experience to your place. We are open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. for your order and pick up delivery. So for other ways to support our works, you may be looking, no, for a ministry partner. Well, we are open. You may now give us some stars or love gift through fund transfer. Just check the caption of this video for bank info or GCash account. If you have just joined us, welcome and thank you for being here. You may circulate the link of this video to invite your friends to watch with you. You may also tag them in the comment below and give them some shout out, encouragement, motivation, and best wishes. No? Just acknowledge and express gratitude. Ito po yung kailangan natin sa panahong ito, no, because of this pandemic. We need really everybody's presence and everybody's affirmation and everybody's acknowledgement. As for me, let me give my shout out to my fellow mental model collectors inside the Learning Society by Master Coach A special mention to my fellow bronze badge holder. So, if you are not yet a smart holder of B Learning e-card and you are still missing all the perks that we enjoy, well, today is the best time to take action. So connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to join the B Learning Society, which is the 10th maker of the B Learning Homes for Mental Fitness. So enjoy 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic and get full access to Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A, happening every fourth Saturday of the month, plus benefit from the 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So you can see that in the slide. So that's the B Learning e-card, and that's the our what we are aiming, the B Learning Homes for Mental Fitness. So save the date on October 30 at 7 p.m. We will gather once again for another masterclass, mental model masterclass, as Master Coach A will teach us, okay, on October 30. She will teach us about the thought leadership mental model mastery. So learn the thought leadership mental model and discover how to become a 21st century knowledge entrepreneur. So ito, I'm so excited for this, no, because mga breakthrough knowledge po ito sa akin. At the age of 51, I'm enjoying learning, no? And I'm really, really reaping a lot and having so much fun learning at this time. So I'm pretty sure you're also going to be having fun with so much learning. So for more information and registration assistance, Connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661. So moving on for today's episode, I will be sharing my mental models and my mental health. So please do tag your friends. Today is episode 107. So, or forward, forward the link to your friends, barkada, berks, relatives, friends, and invite others to join in our conversation on mental preparedness. So, if you're not yet familiar with me and if you're just coming into our space, I am Coach Marife Garfin from Life Coach Philippines. I'm a professional certified co-actively co-create life coach. I'm also a certified mental health coach. I am a mom, I am a wife, and I'm also an entrepreneur, a wellpreneur, in fact. Okay. So I'm the owner of the Health and Wellness Coaching Center here in Region 8, here in Tacloban City. So if you want some discovery call, if you want to try it out, ano nga ba yung life coaching na yan? You can just hop in, message me so that I can book you for a time, no, so that we can just really have a conversation. And I'm also a master builder to Master Coach's Master Builder Apprenticeship Program, and we build a tribe as we help your unstoppable dream come true. I am the founder and the creator of my nth attempt to parenthood. This is a coaching community that seeks to empower every parent to take a stand in mental health for themselves and their children. I'm also a scholar to Master Coach's Six Steps to Six-Figure Public Speaking Career Training, and we just had our culmination last first week of August. But let me just invite you to our 5-minute talk challenge, which happens every Tuesday at 7 p.m. So if you're interested, just look it up now in the Facebook or connect with me or connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. So, and if you are watching this on a replay, comment hashtag replay and do send us a message if you want to connect with any points that resonates with you. You may find the YouTube link where you can watch the replay of all of the episodes of Brewing Live in the caption of this video. So please do follow and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified when your learning videos becomes available. So good afternoon. So I'm pretty sure kumakain na po tayo, no? Masarap po ba ang ating lunch? So if you're in DCAP, you're in for a treat kasi lahat ng nandun, many of you have choices for healthy eating, no? So you can just drop by in DCAP and just enjoy eating a delicious food yet healthy. So let me just acknowledge my fellow tribe learners who are here with me right now. Coach Chi Raza. So it's nice to see you, Coach. I'm gonna be seeing you in the mental models, no, October 30. Of course, Master Coach Jasmine and Coach Tim Dihoya. Thank you so much for joining me. So I had this wonderful uh, like an excitement to really share with you some of the things that I've been learning in my mental model masterclass. No? And it gave me so much realization. And I've said earlier, it's really like a breakthrough knowledge for me. And so that's the very reason why I decided to really share my mental models and my mental health. And this is because mental models truly support you to take care of your mental health. And for me, as a mom, as a wife, and as an entrepreneur, I've had so many realization, and that's the very reason why I'm going to be sharing some of it now in this episode. So, first, let me ask you the question: how do you cope up with the daily stresses of life? Paano nga ba nagko-cope up po kayo? Okay, so how are you coping up? So, according to Jack London, life is not a matter of holding good cards, but rather sometimes playing a poor hand well. So did you get it? Life is not a matter of holding good cards, but sometimes playing a poor hand well. So life is cool, Life here is really, in this earth, we're just passing through, but this is full of challenges because the purpose is to hone our character and to make us the person we are designed to be, to ready us for an eternal living, no, with the Father in heaven. So, but because of that, no, because of that, we face so many challenges, and of course, there are so many. challenges that has brought us because of greed, because of people really like gusto manglamang. So there's so many things. There's so many things like um, many things has corrupted the human heart that has causes us so many challenges and so many stresses. And um, and it leaves us, no, it leaves us truly drained. It leaves us drained, and it leaves us really like on a day-to-day basis. It's kind of you're always on your feet, and minsan nakakapagod din, no? But what have you been employing to help you cope up? What have you been employing, for yourself to help you cope with the daily stresses of life? Well, for me, because of the breakthrough knowledge that I've been getting from the mental model masterclass of Master Coach A, I've been using the different mental models, to be able to cope up with the daily stresses of life, so that I can, get out of it, and I can just go home at the end of the day still grateful, still thankful, and still so excited for the next day ahead. So how many of you wake up excited for the next day ahead? How many wake up, how many goes to sleep with great excitement and anticipation for another day? Or are you the type of person who wake up na kung bukas na naman, magtatrabaho na naman ako? You know, uh, what, how do you wake up and how do you sleep? And how do you sleep? How do you feel when you're sleeping? What is in the mind? What's it, the end thought in mind? Is it gratefulness, or is it dread, or is it regret? Okay, so there are so many things that is causing, challenge in our mental health. And when you talk about mental models, these are personal internal representations of external reality that people use to interact with the world or environment. They are constructed by individuals based on their unique life experiences, perception, and understanding of the world. So basically, each and every one of us have our own mental models. Dahil nga po sa paglaki natin, influences of the environment and the people in our space, no? So meron tayo niyan, lumaki tayo with a certain mental model, no? So, and when you talk about mental health refers to the cognitive, behavioral, and emotional well being. It is all about how people think, feel, and behave. Okay? So, looking after your mental health can preserve your ability to enjoy life. Okay? So, pag inaalagaan mo yung mental health mo, then you have that. Okay? You are given, or you develop that ability to enjoy life. So, all of these mental models and mental health is actually working on our brain. So, ang pinaka pinaglalagyan nito yung ating brain, where our mind is. Okay? So, sabi nga, mental model is how you see and perceive things. Okay, you see and how you see and perceive things. And mental health this time is cognitive, behavioral, and emotional well-being. So it's again influenced by your thoughts, by your brain, by your mindset. Okay, so life is always challenge. No, there's always a lot of challenges. More so often, stress come, which is really part of life, which you cannot shake off. So mental health is never fixed. It can change in a minute or two when there is a threat to a person. So we are built in by God so beautifully na pag may threat, talagang nagre-react yung katawan, and includes our mental health. Okay? Change is always a threat. It stresses us as the body puts its defenses. This is what a natural response of the body. Therefore, you cannot shake off stress. So one of the greatest learnings that I got are the different mental models that Master Coach A had been teaching in the Learning Society. All of these mental models are actually breakthrough knowledge for me, as it helps me in dealing with day-to-day stresses that can challenge my mental health. So let me share to you some of my favorite. Tatlo lang naman yung i-share ko po ngayon, no? Some personal favorite mental models that truly help me ensure my mental health. Yung una po ay yung 80-20 rule. Okay? Or what we call the Pareto rule. So it's known also as the Pareto rule. So it simply states that 80% of the outcome or consequences come from the 20% causes. So merong cause, merong nag-trigger, no, na 20% lang, Pagkatapos, yung lumabas, no, is 80% outcome. So basically, you got 100%. So when I learned about this, I realized that I've been using this. Using this. Well, for quite some time, I have been a ministry partner to an NGO that sends students, no, somewhere in Mindanao, and I am the coordinator for Visayas, and I would really like tap into the different people, different friends, basically all my friends, no, yung mga kilala ko, who has the desire to really help me out in the ministry. And I realized that sa dami po ng listahan ng pinuntahan ko at sa dami ng mga tao dito sa Tacloban at sa dami ng mga kaibigan ko, I realized that I've only tapped 20%. And what? This 20% have been giving the 80% to the ministry. And so for quite some time now, I have been in partnership and I've been doing coordinating with this ministry because we're sending students to school, no? The poorest of the poor students somewhere in Mindanao. We're sending them to school. And I realized that 80%, I mean, 20% lang yung natap ko, pero for the 80% is being delivered. And currently, I'm already in partner. I've been in partnership and I've been doing fundraising and coordinating, no, with the different sponsors and donors for since 2012 po. And I realized that I've been doing pala the 80-20 rule. So ginagawa ko na pala siya. So doon, and this is the impact of the 80-20 rule in the ministry that I'm doing, on which usually is really looking for sponsor. Another thing that it has, I realized that I've been doing in the 80-20 rule is when I'm doing my healthy active lifestyle. So I've been taking care of my health since 2015 when I entered the menopausal phase. And the doctor said I need to lose weight so that the symptoms of menopause will not be magnified. So alam niyo naman po, pag ang babae, lahat po ng ating, everything about us from skin, hair, um, agility, our energy, teeth, everything about us, bones are all linked with our estrogen and our progesterone. And when we are in a menopausal phase, bumababa po siya. So I have to really take care of my health. And I realized that when I do my meal, okay, when I do my meal, I no longer say, may ulam ba ako, mayroon ba akong kanin, mayroon ba akong vegetable. Here's what I look at. I look at my plate and I see and try to see if it has carbohydrates, if it has protein, and if it has fats. So meron pong kailangan din natin ng fats sa katawan. No? Good fats, unsaturated. So I realized when I look at this, no, na ginagamit ko pala yung 80-20 rule because I really only eat food that is healthy, giving me the nutrition, which is only 20%, and the amount, okay, yung kung ano kalaki po yung pagkain, yung a portion ng pagkain po is only 20%. But I get the maximum 80% in terms of nutrition and in terms of the energy. So even doon sa pagkain mo and how you live your life, you can use the 80-20 rule. Okay? So even in healthy active lifestyle, we always say this, 80% is nutrition, 20% is exercise. Okay? So ganun po talaga. Kaya very familiar po ako sa 80-20 rule. So that's the first mental model na I am actively using, okay? I'm actively using as a wife and as a mother, as an entrepreneur. So nagagamit ko po talaga siya. The second, we have to remember no, that mentally, you will have more time to focus. So this is the option, sorry. Ito yung option, ito yung mangyayari no. When you're using the 80-20 rule, basically you have more time to focus or concentrate on the 20%. Kasi konti lang, di ba, 20%. Mas mako-concentrate mo yung attention mo, yung focus mo to do it when it's 20%. You will not really like, hindi ka mapapagod, hindi ka na masyadong, you are not going to spread yourself too thin when you're using the 20% rule, no, to get the 80%. So with these two, you will get to feel, no, Mentally, you'll able to focus, you'll become more healthy. That's why I said you can take care of your mental health through the 80-20 rule, because you will have more time to focus because you can concentrate on the 20%. Then you will get to feel the sense of achievement that will give you a sense of well-being. 20% na lang yung tinrabaho mo, you had the 80% going to you kasi nga you're using the 80-20 rule. Yet you get that sense of achievement. Kasi nakita mo yung result maganda. In spite of the 20% na effort mo, and that you get that sense of well-being. So that's how you take care of your mental health. To me, that's how I take care of my mental health to 80 with the 80-20 rule. The second mental model is the 10,000 experiment rule. Ito, favorite ko po talaga ito. So Ralph Waldo Emerson said, all life is an experiment. The more experiments you make, the better. So yun yung sabi ni Ralph Waldo Emerson. So naniniwala ako sa kanya kasi kilalang tao na siya, no? So he's been an inventor and also a prolific writer, no? And marami siyang mga theories din na ginawa, no? So the 10,000 experiment rule, as a person, no, all of us as a person, we need control. We like to be in control. But uncertainty can be debilitating. Uncertainty can be discouraging. Because we cannot really have full control. No, we are not. We cannot be. We're not created that way. God did not created us that way. Kasi nga, if we are in full control, we might also destroy ourselves. Okay? So, but we have that, no? Hindi mo makakaila yun. We have that need. We have that need. We want to control. But we are living in uncertain times and we live in uncertainty. Like, hindi mo alam talaga anong mangyayari bukas. So, what we need when you talk about 10,000 experiment rule, it's deliberate experimentation. Okay? Deliberate experimentation is more important than deliberate practice in a rapidly changing world. So ito yung nabasa ko po, no? Sabi, deliberate experimentation is more important than deliberate practice in a rapidly changing world. So, this is being employed. Okay? Yung kilala nyo sa Amazon founder no Jeff Bezos, ginagawa nila ito. And even if you're a farmer, you're an entrepreneur, Coach Chi is here, no? You can just if something happened to the crops, if something happened to the farm, no? You're a farmer, you can just sit and say, nako, talagang hindi mahina talaga yung benta. But you really would want to go into the different experiment, no? Pupunta ka talaga sa different experiment to enable you to really come up with the best, no? So, example, no, sa nabasa ko, Thomas Edison was also discussed by Master Coach. Many people thought that he invented the light, no, the light, the electricity or the light bulb. But hindi po siya talaga nag-invent. At that time, there were already street lights. Meron na po. Pero wala yung sa home, wala yung sa bahay. So Thomas Edison together with his team worked really from 1878 to 1879. Trinabaho nila yan, kaya mayroon tayong mga light bulb na sa ating mga bahay. And all of those entailed so many experimentation. And for me, okay, when I look back, I did a lot of experimentation. When I started as a wellness coach for Herbalife Philippines. When I started that, no, I did a lot of experiment. Like I did social media, naglakad po ako sa mga organization, nagtimbang ako, nag-compute ako, nag-explain ako. Then when it didn't work, I did challenges, weight loss challenges, and all of those things. So I did a lot of things. I've been doing, I have this center. This center has been really renamed this year, as Health and Wellness Coaching Center, but it used to be Healthy Youth Nutrition Club before po when I started in 2016. So, Nag-evolve siya. But all of this came to be. I'm still existing and I'm still standing and the business is still here. And this is my passion anyway. Okay. And I believe I have become better because of that 10,000 experiment rule. You can also do this in relationship if you're a parent and you're having difficulty connecting with your kids. It's There's no reason to stop. Okay, there's no reason to stop. You simply have to do so much experimentation. How you'll be able, what's the best way to connect with your child? I've been doing that. I've been doing that. What is the best way to talk to my kid? What is the best way for us to bond together? So, marami po akong experiment na ginawa. How to talk to my son. So, I try to experiment to discover ano yung mga love language ng anak ko. So, discover ko po yan with a different experiment. I give them gifts, hindi, parang sa isa lang nag-click. Yung isang anak ko, I realized no, that his love language is really like touch, kinesthetic siya. So I would always hug him. I would always go to his room, his office intentionally and hug him and tell him, you know what, I'm just so blessed to have you as my son. So marami po akong ginawa. As a wife, ang dami ko pong experiment how to break the news to your husband, especially if the news is not good. Pagpangit po yung news, how do you say it? So, hindi talaga magalit yung asawa mo, no? So, I did so many experimentation with that, no? I did the 10,000 experiment rule. How do I react and how do I respond when my husband says that? So, iparami po akong experiment. And just like Coach Tin is here, as a mother, no? As a wife, and as a good cook, Coach Tin Dicoya, I believe, have been experimenting, been using the 10,000 experiment rule preparing the food. And I'm pretty sure Master Coach Yasmin has doing marketing presentation with the 10,000 experiment rule. And I'm sure Coach Nords also have been doing that, no? Have been doing yung sa kanyang finances. Ano nga yung mga 10,000 experiment rule? Basically, we have been doing it. And we just have actually to be mindful. But these are truly helpful because it will help your mental health. So 10,000 experiment rule will help your mental health and bring mental toughness. Kasi po paulit-ulit, because in each experiment, you are creating new neural pathways, bagong pag-iisip. So, mental toughness will truly come. Mental toughness will truly come. Kasi nga, na-exercise yung brain mo, so, paano kung gagawin to? What is the next approach? How do I get to? How do I make it effective? How do I make this product saleable? So I'm doing it right now with the insulin tea, no, and then the insulin wine. So this morning I got already two new resellers. Dahil lang sa 10,000, text ko kaya ito, ganito kaya gawin ko. So I mean, all of these things. So the 10,000 experiment will birth out courage. Okay, it basically develops courage, patience, hope, and resilience, and more creativity. And I remember Coach C yesterday, 12 noon, she talk about this, that when a mind is into creative thinking, more and more solution comes out. Okay? So, and of course, definitely, you take care of your mental health because you become more creative and positive. And you experience less disappointment kasi nga nasa experiment yung mode mo, you have less disappointments at the same time, you have less overthinking. Hindi ka na nag-is over and over kasi nga overthinking comes when you are dwelling so much on the problem. But when you're doing the 10,000 experiment rule, you are now looking into the solutions. So the third mental model that I like is the inversion mental model, which is, I believe, one of the most famous mental model now. The idea that to solve a problem, sometimes you can find the solution easier if you think about how not to solve the problem. So isipin mo, kung hindi ko siya gawin, anong mangyayari? So if you are thinking of the things that you will not get, okay, will not get you what you want, or stop you from going where you want to go, chances are, sabi sa isang article, chances are you will avoid them. And do you agree with that? Nag-agree po ba tayo, Coach Nurse? Agree ka dyan? Okay? So, and I realized when I look into the inversion mental model, malakas pala ang gamit nito namin sa hospital, in the nursing world, even in the medical world, okay? Malakas pala ang paggamit namin sa inversion mental model. Why? Because of, as nurses, no, and in the health profession, we have experienced, and I have experienced that, and this is a realization that when I was practicing as a nurse, I was actually doing inversion mental model because we think ahead of what could go wrong. We think ahead of what could go wrong, okay, and then we try to put the different steps so that we will not go to that something wrong. So we have a mantra, no, as nurses, to do the things right the first time because we're dealing with lives. And gamit na gamit po talaga sa amin yung inversion mental model because alam po namin, iniisa kung hindi ko i-monitor ngayon yung client o yung patient ko, if the doctor's order says to monitor the patient 30 minutes, in every 30 minutes, the heart rate, the BP, and the pulse, kung hindi ko siya gawin, anong mangyayari sa pasyente at anong mangyayari sa akin? So that's the inversion that we're using. If I don't apply this hot water bath, anong mangyayari sa pasyente? If I don't, if I don't give this medicine right on time, right dosage, right medicine at the right time, anong mangyayari sa pasyente? So that's the inversion model. And I was just so excited when I had that really realization last night as I was preparing this, that ito pala ay ginagamit na namin, especially in the nursing world and in the medical field. And as a parent, no, I'm big on this, no, as a parent, if you don't put too much attention doon sa anak mo, you don't connect, you don't feeling mo healthy naman sila, okay naman sila, if you don't really take a good look at it, no, and invest your time learning, invest your time really connecting with your kids, what do you think it's going to happen in this time of the digital world, in the digital era, wherein people are always hooked in the internet? If you don't give time to your children, if you don't do the module, kung hindi mo sila tulungan, what will happen to them? So this is the inversion mental model. So iniisip ko na kung hindi ko siya gagawin, ano yung mangyayari. So this is, the mental model is gamit na gamit ko talaga siya in all areas of your life. You just have to choose what mental model will fit in right now in this situation. And that actually helped me a lot. It helped me a lot when I am deciding, when I am thinking, when I'm recalibrating, when I'm reflecting, paano ko gagawin ang isang bagay. That's why I'm truly, truly grateful to Master Coach A for teaching us the different mental models because it leveled me up as a person and it leveled up my performance as a practicing professional certified life coach and even as a personal wellness coach. So, how can you begin developing um, having helpful mental models? How can you begin? First, reflect. Look into how you're doing right now. Are your mental models helping you? Because sabi nga ni Albert Einstein, it's stupidity to be doing the same thing over and over again and yet you expect the same, a different result. Diba? Bakit mo mag-expect ka ng ibang result? Eh, yun pa rin ginagawa mo. Wala kang ginawang bago dun sa business mo. Wala kang binago sa pagkikipagrelasyon mo sa mga anak mo. Wala kang ginagawang bagong ginagawang sistema doon sa negosyo mo. So why would you expect a different result? Diba? So reflect. Look at what you're doing now and what kind of mental models is it that you have? Is it helping you or not? Second is learn. Learning allows you to grow. Birth new ideas that will serve you good solution. Kung takot po kayong matuto kasi nahiya kayong malaman ng tao na wala kayong alam, the more wala po kayong malalaman. But if you put yourself forward and say, I'm gonna learn this, you're going to learn that because the brain is under your command. Your brain is under your command. Minsan nga pag sinasabi, I always tell this to my client, no, that you are over and above your brain. So pag sinabi ng brain mo, hindi ko kaya to, sabihan mo yung brain, hindi kaya mo to. May mga nalampasan ka ng struggle. So, that's it. A lot of people don't go into learning, doesn't invest in learning. Little did they know that success comes when you are learning. Because when you're learning, your mindset is expanding, you are growing, and you're becoming a better person. You're becoming a better mother. You're becoming a better business woman or man. So there is really a wisdom in investing in learning. Third is choose your habitat or space. Be with people who can encourage you to grow, to be the best version of you. Kasi kung yung kasama mo, katulad mo rin mag-isip, hindi ka rin mag-grow. But if you rub shoulders with people na yung pinag-uusapan is how to make business better. Ang pinag-uusapan is ano nga ba yung pwedeng gawin natin to level up our lives? What do we do so that we can become best in what we are doing? You will be improved, you will be encouraged, you will be empowered. So look into the people in your space. Sino po ba nga po yung mga kasama mo? I'm not saying you get mad at them and you leave them. What I'm trying to say is have people in your space who can influence you to become better. Do not shy away from them because with them, you are going to be able to learn. You are the average, sabi nga ni Jim Rohn, you are the average of the 5 people who are in your space. So tingnan mo yung mga tao. Sila ba'y nakakatulong for you to become a better person or not? So yun. So pag nilay-nilayan po natin ito. Thank you so much for joining me, Monique. Monique is from Tacloban. Dati, no, nasa Manila na siya ngayon. And Coach Ann Caber, thank you for joining me. So that's it. Those are the things that actually have been helping me as I cope up, no, with the daily stresses. These are the things that have been helping me. I've been using this 3 mental models, no, to level me up as a person, to level me up as a mom, to level me up as a wife, and to level me up as an entrepreneur. And I believe, well, to me, I've never actually regretted. So let me challenge all of you. I challenge each and every one of you, even you who are watching this on a replay. Try attending our mental health model masterclass, and you truly will grow. You will never be the same. So, thank you for joining me today and supporting the advancement of mental fitness. So, because of the ongoing MECQ or GCQ na ba ngayon sa Manila, the free talk on mental preparedness every Saturday at 4 p.m. is temporarily put on hold. But you can still connect with us with any of your coaching needs 24/7, and we will support you in the best possible way. So if you're interested to become a professional service provider, either as a life coach or a mental health coach like us, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to know more about the Co-Actively Co-Create Life Certification Program by Master Coach Drew. We are now accepting application for certification mental health certification and internship program with limited slots. So make sure that you make reservation with Coach Rezzhel. So join us back tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. Join us back tomorrow, same time and same digital space for episode 108 with Coach Nordelin Dacos from the North. Okay, so join her tomorrow. Let us join her at 12 noon also tomorrow here in DCAP Brewing Live. So DCAP Coffee Republic is located inside Pioneer Center compound or widely known as PC. We are just across Bayanihan Center in Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets in Capitolio, Pasig City. So this is Coach Marife Garfin, mentally fit to serve in behalf of Life Coach Philippines. This is us in the Philippines. Love, bomb, boom. See you tomorrow. Have a blessed, blessed day.